You have had, as these pictures show, such a full career, haven't you? And I was thinking, it must be hard to find something you haven't done yet. But Glastonbury was just that thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, never done Glastonbury before. That was, I don't know how long I've been doing it now, 48 years or 40, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was lovely to get the sort of message that we were going to... I found out last October, actually, that we were doing it. So
did you jump at the chance?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, it's such a cool thing to do, and it's such a good opportunity. You know, the thing about a festival is, you know, majority of those people wouldn't see me otherwise. They probably wouldn't come to see me and buy a ticket. So you get seen by so many people that don't really know much about you. And that's the beauty of festivals. It can expand the interest in you enormously. There's no sound check, so you're kind of winging it from the moment you get on there and hoping you can hear the things you need to hear. So they're very exciting. And you do get to meet other bands, which you don't very often. You know, you do your own thing.
Yeah, so, of course. And you took some very special guests along with you, didn't you? Tell us about that.
I got 3 girls, 3 children, and 2 of them want to be singers, musicians. One of them's already got a contract, so she's on the way. The Raven, my eldest, that one.
Here she is.
Yeah, she's got a contract with B&G, so she's already released some singles. The other one, Persia, the middle one, she's going to LA College of Recording Arts now, so she's going in that direction as well, and she's writing and recording stuff. So, yeah, 2 of them are well on their way already. The other one, Echo, the tallest actually, who's the youngest, she doesn't know what she wants to do yet, so she's still worrying about it actually, and I wish she wouldn't worry. You know, there's plenty of time to think about what you want to do, but I don't know what she's going to do yet. But she's really amazing at painting and poetry and stuff like that.
But that's just the coolest thing ever to do, to perform on stage with your dad, a real family affair.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's the coolest thing, but for me it was. You know, for me to be there, I do it all the time, because they come on stage with us occasionally, you know, from time to time. And I always just like to step back and just watch them and see the crowd and see them in front. It's just, as a dad, it's a lovely thing.
Can you talk to us a bit about your new live album? Because it captures a night that was very emotional for you, wasn't it, back in Wembley in 2022.
Yeah,
why was that so significant for you?
Well, when I first became successful back in '79, I didn't take to it very well. I didn't really like the whole fame thing, and so I thought getting out of it would be a very, very sensible thing to do, for a while at least. And so I said I was going to retire. And I did 3 shows at Wembley, did the big retiring thing, realised pretty much straight away that was a terrible mistake. It took me a lot longer to get back to a decent level than I was expecting. So the career struggled for a long, long time. It bobbled around. And then it started to move in a more positive direction. And Wembley became this sort of symbol of the recovery. And the longer it took, so the more symbolic it became. So eventually, in 2022, when we were finally able to play back at that level again with that amount of people, it had become this huge thing, you know, and it freaked me out on the night when it actually happened. I lost it twice within the hour before we went on. I was so frightened of messing up this long for opportunity, and it had been 40 plus years.
So what are you most looking forward to next, Gary?
The children, seeing what they do, really. For me, I don't really... It's not that I don't care, but I'm just not focused on it the way I used to be. Before the children, it was all about me, and what was I going to do, and where was I going to go, and how far was it going to take me, you know. But since then, especially now that they're beginning to move out on their own and do this, you know, it's just where are they going and what can I do to help, really.
I can see what a proud dad you are. And you're in England just for a few more days, then heading back to LA. Yes. Which is where you live. I wanted to say you must have been struggling with the heat like the rest of us, but actually, given you're a Californian now, maybe you're used to it.
I am used to it, yeah. It's stickier here. It's a little bit more unpleasant, but yeah, pretty used to it, to be honest.
Does it feel nice to be home, though?
It does, actually. Yeah, I do miss it. But we're here often enough that I get a feel of all the things that I miss. And there's lots of lovely things in Los Angeles. It's a little bit difficult at the moment, you know, things the way they are. Horrible, actually, things the way they are. But, you know, we'll see how that turns out in another few years. But I love it there, I really do.